Wow. Can we record it for my children and for his company?
You put just regular video, okay.
Yeah, this is just regular. Oh, Wreaths across America. Wow, amazing. Remember, honor, teach. See? That's why we have to teach people, right? Generations to come, right? Wow. Hello.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, same to you.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Thank you.
We just came over and they offered to see your museum.
Okay.
So,
I will walk you through it, and there's a gift shop as well.
Hi, how are you?
If
Merry
you're so
Christmas.
inclined to do some Christmas shopping or want some memorabilia.
nice.
All right.
You're doing such a great job. We really appreciate your work.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of people and a lot of effort that comes together to be able to pull this whole thing off.
Right. And you we're always wondering how all Americans are so wonderful at getting together and doing the charity work, missions and donations and all this.
It takes a lot of coordination, and it's a lot of effort. Like I said, a lot of people coming together, working hard for the mission.
Right.
Yeah. So how are you involved?
Thank you so much. My husband is a truck driver.
Oh, great.
He got a load of the Wreaths today in the morning.
Oh, nice.
And we got invited to your lodge.
It was a surprise for me. I was totally I did one more trip closer here to pick up the big roll for some paper, towel, I don't know, some big rolls. And they sent me, it's another closer. I'm like, okay. My wife, I didn't know that. I said, my wife's starting cold, so give her a little warmer a little bit. We can go take a shower. But it's all right. Take it now, and we don't. If I knew it, I would never say no. Just all right. I hit the road. I was totally just gonna go again, waiting for a rolls of paper.
Because we last week we went to some northern Maine to get loads of huge paper rolls.
Yes, yeah.
It was so cold. I'm like, I'm not gonna ever come back here. But today he got this load of the Wreaths across America, and we saw so many beautiful trucks. I'm like, what is it? He went to the lodge. He got this gift bag. We started to open it up, with those invitations to come with the photographs and thank you for donations. We got caps. I'm like, let's go to the lodge. I got another bag of gifts. and then this kind lady, she's like, after you eat, you can help out. I offered her, and then she got me involved. I got so appreciating that I got involved of making the gifts.
Oh, nice.
To wrapping up, to do the paperwork, put the greetings inside.
Yes.
And she said, pull one on top of another, and then I'm gonna put them in the bags. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna participate. And then another lady.
It's a lot of little jobs and little things that brings it all together.
All together. And that was in the morning. I was like, you see how much work they put in, to actually create a gift like that. This bag full of goodies, and for each driver. And this lady, she said, 600 drivers coming over within 2 weeks. It's crazy. I have to wrap up all these gifts. I'm like, oh, I'm going to help out. She's like, yeah, you can do it.
Oh, good.
So I did some of them.
Oh, there's always work to be done.
Right. And then the lady, she's like, another lady eating the pudding and the fruitcake. She's like, I'm making the rest. You want to help out? I'm like, yeah, you can teach me. Like, yeah, it's very easy. So I actually wanted, at this time, I would have helped her. But they offered to do the tour at the museum. So I'm going to go to the museum.
Nice. Okay, well,
this is amazing.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Originally, we're from Eastern Russia.
Okay.
I'm from
It's
Eastern Russia.
Moldova.
He's from
I've heard of
Western.
Near Romania. Small country, vegetables, fruit.
Yeah.
Near Black Sea, one side Romania, another side surround Ukraine.
Yeah.
A long time ago, but he already here since 1992. We are Americans, citizens already for 20 years. I worked in New York and Manhattan for a long time. I graduated law school in Manhattan and did a lot of work.
You're not.
So let's.
And I think we're all friends. We want to know about everybody. We're all friends.
And I think we met this person today. I think he actually. Who is that? Is that the owner of the?
Well, he's not really the owner. You know how some people are idea people.
Mhm.
They are creative. And they
Creative,
just
right?
He's an idea person.
Idea person, right?
Yes. This is Morrill Worcester,
Uh-huh.
and this he was the idea person behind all of this. He's a businessman.
Businessman.
I went to
God bless
school with his wife. This is his wife, Karen.
President George Washington.
President
Oh my
George
God.
George Bush.
George Bush. Yeah, I'm so George Washington. Oh my God, I'm confusing everything.
Sometimes we're as
Yeah.
old as
I'm so
we
sorry.
might feel that old.
Yeah,
Not George Washington.
George Bush. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's him.
Yes. Yep.
So
Yeah.
what's his first name?
Morrill.
Marl.
Yeah.
Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester. Okay.
Worcester. Yeah.
So,
So,
he is the idea person
he
and
was
a
the idea
businessman.
person. And so he, when he was young, 12 years old, he had a job, and it would have been in the 1960s. He delivered papers. He rode a bicycle and he would deliver papers to homes. And this is when he was 12 years old.
Oh, really? Wow. That's like I'm
And
looking at the
so
photos.
the newspaper that he worked for, the Bangor Daily News, it was called, they had a contest. And the contest was to get so many subscriptions because they wanted to increase their business production. So he won the quota. And this is a picture of when he was 12 years old. The prize for winning was to go on a trip to Washington, D.C.
D.C.
So this is Morrill and his other friends that also met the quota.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
And this is when
12
he
years old.
graduated from high school.
High school. Wow. So beautiful. Isn't
And
it
of
beautiful?
course, this was 10 or 15 years ago. So anyway, he is an idea person. And so he had different businesses. He had a wreath business, a cottage wreath business. He had a concrete business, making foundations like for houses. So he had a concrete company. He also has a peat bog company. So he just is a business person, a small business person, not big corporate, but just different small business.
Small business. Okay.
And so one of his businesses was a wreath company, Worcester Wreath Company. And so back in the 1990s, he had made the wreaths for the season, and the season ended. Now, wreath season does not end the day before Christmas. Wreath season ends several weeks before Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you're not buying a Christmas wreath in December 23rd. You're just not doing it.
Right.
So he had all these extra wreaths left over. And so he thought to himself, well, we need to donate these wreaths somewhere.
Right.
And he remembered Arlington National Cemetery from when he had visited as a young boy. He remembered that experience. So he thought, well, let's see if we can get all of these wreaths. Let's donate them and lay them at the cemetery. And he had to go through some red tape. You know, he had to get permission, and there were different levels of people that he had to go through to get permission to lay them at the National Cemetery.
Right.
So he did get permission.
Wow.
And he went down with his family, and they laid wreaths.
Wow.
And it was just...
that's him with the...
Yes, yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is an older version of him.
Yeah. But see, look, that's probably the picture where they're laying the wreaths, right?
Yes. Yep.
Wow. That's him, right?
Yes.
Wow. This is like
an action figure.
Yeah. Wow.
So
That's a
so
great
this was
idea.
in the 1990s, the first time they went down. And they kept doing this as a family and friends, you know, close friends, because he needed help from his trucking industry friends to haul the wreaths. So it was just a family and close friends for a number of years. And then fast forward to the early 2000s, people are starting to get computers.
Right.
And you can get information immediately. So there was a photographer from the Pentagon, Washington, D.C., worked for the president. There was a photographer out taking pictures. And the photographer took pictures at the cemetery, at Arlington National Cemetery, and the wreaths had already been placed there, and snow had fallen down, so it was a very beautiful picture. And so he took a picture, and he posted it on the internet. So all of a sudden, people all around had access to seeing that picture. And so they just were impressed with it, all the people that saw it. And so they started contacting him. He started getting letters from cemetery associations, from veterans, from families. He started getting money sent to him saying, would you please lay this wreath? My son was in the service and he's passed. Can you lay it? And he's not in a position to do that. You know? But he saw a need. He saw a need. So he stepped back and he came up with an idea of, if we have a nonprofit, the people, all kinds of people can come together to help coordinate this. So they formed a nonprofit. And they called it Wreaths Across America. It has a board of directors, and they're the decision makers. And Marl just stepped back, and none of this would be possible without all the volunteers that come to do here, to do all this work. And you're going to be hauling some wreaths.
Right. Amazing.
This is my first time.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're here.
I didn't know. I was, like I said, I was thought, I have to again go for a roll. I called my wife. But when I came here, and I'm like,
amazed.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I came to get this load and do something that I can.
It will be amazing. You will haul those wreaths, and you will see all kinds of people, just involved, and just keep in the back of your mind how huge this is.
It's huge. It's just amazing.
And you're just going to see what goes to Arlington, but there are things happening in local cemeteries all across the United States. Yeah. It's amazing. You'll be part of the group going to D.C., but you've got trucks that are shipping wreaths out to, Texas and all kinds of other places. And it's all possible because it's one big coordinated effort with a lot of people that come together and make it possible.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
it is. It's a huge network.
It's a very good idea that he did this nonprofit and then invited all these people. So like they joining all together and
they didn't know how to do this, but he's kind of with an
difficult
idea.
Look at all these keys and this.
And
amazing.
They didn't know if they can be involved and help. Now they know because he was given.
And it's that kind of person that can come up with ideas. That's just amazing to me. I couldn't do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tell me the job to do, and I'll do it. But don't ask me to come up with an original idea because you'll be waiting a long time.
Right. But then I can't even comprehend how to, let's say, a nonprofit you organize, but then how to invite all these people, or the people would call him, right? Get together.
It was.
I mean, it's possible with digital age, right? Probably, right?
Yes. But you think of just think of how all of the veterans, all of the living veterans, still around.
Right.
All of the Gold Star families, how connected they are.
Yes.
They're very connected.
Yes.
And you take something like Wreaths Across America, which has a mission to remember, honor, and teach. Simple mission. Remember, honor, and teach.
That applies. New generation children.
Yes.
Children. Right.
Yeah. Teach the children that freedom isn't really free. You have to work for it. You have to honor it. You have to fight for it.
Right.
Yeah.
And be like real patriots,
Yes.
Because the new generation, they forget even Christmas carols. They forget this and that, like all the traditions of American society. And it's very important to preserve the culture.
All, but
But some of them, you know,
tough,
like
not all.
it's just very tragic, and we have to work on it to teach the new generation.
Well, I'm a retired teacher.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless you.
It's amazing. I'm still standing. I taught for 46 years.
46. See
Yeah,
the teacher. See.
But there's a teacher shortage, so my school system asked me to come back. So I'm teaching 2 days a week now instead of 5. But you know, it's the whole teach part. What you said, the younger generation.
Yeah,
They just
they're just completely
hard.
different. Completely different.
It is. It is very
If you
hard.
compare 20 years ago, the way we were educated and the way the generation, let's say 10 years ago, the books that they had, the let's say Pledge of Allegiance, they would say every day, right? Now you ask the kids, did you know Pledge of Allegiance? They
But
don't know.
another thing, for example, school, it's like a community school.
Yes, it is.
And children starting to be together, learning every day, not only education, but how the friendship.
Yes, yeah.
And
And that's a challenge too, to keep friends.
Right,
But
friends.
now, this is what I was trying to say. Point. Now they do every year different children, different class. For example, if I was with a girl last year in the same school, now in a class, now she can be in different class. So how you can relationship and
Build a
a
community,
yeah.
Right.
Used to be
It's difficult,
the
right?
children was a meet the girl or boy. First of all, their friends they can go together to army serve because they're together friends and this and that. So, and another thing, the marriage also. They can be together friends, and after they can be together for the rest of the
In
life.
high school,
The girls,
yeah.
boys continue to be because they already know each other, and it's gonna be for a new generation example. So how they was together, now it's completely different.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's
they're
horrible.
mixing the children in different classes, and
They meet
look
completely
at all this, like,
online. You meet people online.
which you don't know.
No, I know.
I didn't meet my wife online. Thank
You meet
God.
her in person, right? So what is all this like? Can you
Okay,
tell us
so-
more about
so,
it? Yeah.
Yes.
So beautiful. Look at this.
People started to realize about Wreaths across America, and so they started receiving donations from all kinds of family members, donations from veterans, just donations from regular citizens who are non-military. You know, so all of this is a compilation of these donations that have been given to Wreaths across America.
Nice. See how, like, I love how American people are so generous, you know? They give donations.
Okay, so how much time do we have?
Maybe another 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
I would love to stay longer, even take but the
So are you're gonna be leaving and not here after? I mean,
yeah, we
Yeah,
have to
he's
hit the road.
okay.
She's gonna hit the road to Florida. He's gonna drive to this
Okay,
reason.
so let me pick 5 things then. 5 things we'll talk about.
Please.
Okay. Number 1, Marl is an idea person. So he has all of this tip land, the woodland, and he came up with the idea of a remembrance tree program. What that is families can come to the tip land and they can select a tree, their own family tree, and they can have dog tags and hang the dog tags on their tree. Now, Kevin, who works here, he makes the dog tags. There's no social security number, no address, just the name.
Just the name.
Just the name and their service. And they hang the dog tags on the trees, and it looks like this. If you hang dog tags, let's say you have 5 friends or 5 family members who are in the service. If you hang these close together, the wind blows it and it sounds like chimes in the woods, like an enchanted forest.
Enchanted forest.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's an idea person.
It's an idea. So,
Yeah.
so all these members of the family are they already like veterans, diseased, or they
it
can be
doesn't- yeah.
alive?
They can be alive.
They can be
But they
alive.
can also be friends of family.
Friends
you
of
know.
family,
They
okay.
have to have military.
Military.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Wow.
So there's that.
Amazing. So smart.
So, what we get sent comes from volunteers and family members. So here, I always like this picture. This is a picture that was given to us from a volunteer out in the Rocky Mountains, like Idaho or Montana, and they were laying wreaths that day. And a deer came along. This is a mule deer, and a deer came along and got it on its antlers.
Oh, that is amazing.
So we tell people, this is one of our volunteers. Yeah, you can put that right on your script.
Exactly.
There. One of our volunteers.
Volunteer, right? No, he is like, it's like, maybe you're gonna get money from all the pictures that this deer, attracts.
So this is number 2. This is Lorna Harris, and this is her son Scott. Scott died, and this is Scott's father.
He died already.
I mean, this is Dustin. Sorry, Dustin, and the father is Scott. And Dustin died during Desert Storm. And so Scott is a commercial truck driver. So Scott drives one of the trucks that goes to Arlington. He's a commercial truck driver.
Wow.
Now, he's older now, so sometimes he has health problems. But most of the time, he will drive one of the trucks that goes down to Arlington because he's a commercial driver.
Nice. Wow. Amazing. And all these pictures, are
From
they
kids,
from children?
We get things from children.
So like,
Tomatoes.
so if if we with our children, if we do something like this, can we donate as well?
Sure, absolutely.
Wow, from St. Nicholas.
It's probably from your school also.
Local schools.
The local school.
Local
Yeah.
schools,
Good,
wow.
good.
So I really like, we get a lot of pictures that come in and they're all beautiful, but this one is different. It's like a silhouette, the black is like a silhouette. And these were from soldiers in Baghdad. And they laid the wreaths on the sand in Baghdad, and they took the picture, and it was on Wreaths Day. It coincided with Wreath Laying Day in Arlington, even though they were in Baghdad.
Oh my God.
It was nighttime in Baghdad.
So what was the day? What was the day?
I don't know what year it was, but the date would have been when the wreaths were being laid at Arlington. But they were in Baghdad. Honoring
so
it at the same time.
Coincided, right?
Yes.
Wow, amazing. See how God always works, everywhere.
Yes.
He's like all these coincidences, they're just amazing, you know, and you always wonder the power of God, how he can if we memorize and we honor our
Okay, so
heroes.
story number 4. This is a good one. This is Corporal Jack McLeod. He's dead now. He served during World War II. And he became friends with Wreaths Across America.
Right.
And his job was a code protector. And what that means is he protected a Navajo soldier that was the code talker. Did you know about the code talkers?
No.
Okay. During World War II, the United States Army employed Navajo Native Americans because they had their own language. They had a special, native language. And the Navajos used their language. They were employed by the United States Army, and they used their language to talk back and forth in a secret code that the Germans and Japanese could not understand.
On the radio.
Oh,
Yes.
radio.
And so the code talker, the Navajo soldier, was Rex Collins, and Rex's protector was Corporal McLeod. And he protected the code talker, the Navajo. Yeah. And he said that was the greatest honor of his life, to do that, to be a protector of the code talker.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
To save a lot of lives.
Yes.
If they're not gonna get
The secret
point
information.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But
That was
then-
important.
That's
Of course.
important. Oh, wow. That is amazing.
Okay, so here's our last story, because you said you got to have 30 minutes, okay?
Please,
So,
thank you.
okay. So This man, the elderly man, is Stanley Watusick, and he was in World War II, and he was in the Battle of the Bulge, and what happened to him was the Germans captured him and his troop, and the Germans placed them in 3 train boxcars. They were all crowded together in 3 boxcars. And the Germans were supposed to label the top of the boxcar that it was POW or a Red Cross, because they didn't want bombs. That was a Geneva Convention. There were laws, to protect civilians and do not hurt disabled people, unarmed people, do not bomb hospitals, do not bomb schools. There's just a code of war, kind of. Fighting men fight other fighting men. And you leave the children alone, you leave the patients alone, you leave, captures alone.
Peaceful population.
Yes, yes. So, but the Germans did not label the boxcars, and the United States was out dropping bombs that night. It was Christmas Eve, and they didn't know, the United States didn't know, the boxcars weren't labeled. The United States ended up dropping bombs on the first boxcar and the third boxcar, and they didn't know these were our troops. They didn't know because it wasn't labeled. And so Stanley and his other troopers, they were young men, 20 years old, they heard the bombs being dropped, and they had to live through hearing their friends cry and die and be wounded. They had to live through that. And it was Christmas Eve.
Oh my God.
And they got through it. They all held hands, and they sang Silent Night over and over and over. Yeah, that's how they got through the night. That's how they got through the night. And he made it his mission to educate about the Battle of the Bulge. He educated young children. He did a lot of work, volunteer work, and he had this stained glass window commissioned, and he had it placed at the War College in Pennsylvania. He was a very honorable man. And, his heart was broken. But it became his mission, to educate people. It became his mission. And so there's one more story that's kind of connected to this, but it's good. It's good. It's hard. That's why this work is so important.
This is amazing.
That's why this work is so important. So let me tell you a connecting story to that. It's a good story. It really is.
Oh my God, this is so special, this thing. We don't deserve even to come in here.
So this is Ruth Stonecipher. This is Ruth, and she's a Gold Star mom. So that means she has lost a child in war. So this was her son, Christopher, and this is Christopher's uniform. So Ruth, here's the beauty. Ruth is a professional quilt maker. She's an artist. And she got to know Sir Stanley, and she has a broken heart. Her heart is broken because she lost her son.
Oh my God.
Sir Stanley's heart is broken because he lost his friends. But Ruth made this quilt,
Oh my God.
and the theme of this quilt is Silent Night, because Sir Stanley and his friends lost that Christmas. They never had a Christmas. But Silent Night, that song Silent Night, it almost became a meditation for them to say the words over and over and over. Ruth made this quilt with the theme of Sir Stanley and the Christmas that he had in that boxcar with his friends, thinking of Christmas and singing Silent Night and feeling bad about losing his friend. And she made this beautiful quilt that depicts Christmas. And she wanted Gold Star families. Families who have lost loved ones, their children, to make a gold star and put the name of their loved one on the Gold Star.
My lord. My lord. So they all died?
Yeah.
They all died. All this young. Look, Seroj, look. 2002, 2007, they're all young.
Yeah.
So where did they die? All of them.
In different battles. But
Oh my
I
God,
guess
it's
what
such a loss. It's just such a loss.
it is. But you know, but Ruth's way to cope is to create, use her art. She's using her art. And Sir Stanley, he used his voice to educate.
Right,
You know, take that lesson and to somehow find beauty to educate and survive.
Oh my
and
gosh,
they're doing
such
that.
a strong person.
Yes,
She's
yes.
such a strong.
I think all Gold Star families are strong.
So they all gold star people, right? The
Yes,
families.
these are the family members that they've lost.
Oh my lord, such a loss. You know, you tell them that our hearts is with them.
And you know
We're gonna
what?
pray for them.
Your heart is with them, even though you're going to be part of the driving. Your heart is still with them. You will remember this. You will remember
Yes,
this.
this
you
is
know?
amazing.